ROCHA FIRME Academy. Training for teachers and other professionals.
Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. Proverbs 9, verse 9. This is the Teaching Skills Series, ROCHA FIRME Academy. Today's topic is the leading teacher. Education is to a person what a river basin is to a river. The water springs up from the mountaintop, it runs down, along its basin it goes, and it finds its course into the ocean. Without the river basin, the river struggles to get to the ocean. This is much like humans. We are born, we begin learning the ways of life through an education. We find our way in life, and into the ocean of choices we go once we mature. Without an education, we struggle to make sound and informed decisions. This is a very general and basic illustration of the importance of what I call true education. But what is education? Education is a word that derives from the Latin word educe, which means to draw out or to lead out. Essentially, what it means is that a teacher leads out the internal hidden talent of a person. That's why a teacher is a leader. The same word in Latin also means to learn. Please note that this same word suggests that learning serves the purpose of leading, and leading serves the purpose of teaching. Education is a concept that started with the institution of the family, the first institution that God created before governments, before schools, before courtrooms, before churches, and every other institution known to man. The first leading teacher was and still is God. If you look in Genesis 2, God first created the first man, and then he created the Garden of Eden, which served as the perfect learning environment for the man, because he watched God making the first rivers, plants, animals, etc. And when Adam had learned so much, God put him there to draw out or lead out his gift of nomenclature. That is where Adam began giving names to all the animals and plants. Whenever God presented him with something that had no name. This is the mark of a teacher, to draw out gifts and talents hidden in a child or an adult under instruction. For a teacher to do that, he or she must be a leading teacher. In modern day, a classroom can be a place and experience that is daunting, at times confusing and isolated for the teacher. If a teacher's vision remains within the four walls of the classroom, that teacher is not very effective, if at all. And I call that kind of teacher a classroom teacher. Let's look at the differences between a classroom teacher and a leading teacher. Number 1. Classroom teachers are boxed in. They take in information and just regurgitate it. Leading teachers, on the other hand, take time to learn, and they learn to teach. Number 2, classroom teachers exterminate. After the regurgitation, they stop and never research, whereas leading teachers experiment with or without learners. Number 3, classroom teachers do expedient things. These are things that are convenient. Leading teachers, on the other hand, do expedite things. These are things that are advanced and progressive because of their diligence and intentionality. Number 4, classroom teachers are antagonists. They oppose theories for the sake of being right. Leading teachers, on the other hand, are analysts. They study theories and make the connections for the sake of development and growth. Number 5, classroom teachers make the classroom their world. Leading teachers, on the other hand, bring the world into their classrooms. Number 6, classroom teachers don't see the correlation between doing and learning. Leading teachers, on the other hand, understand that learning whilst doing is a lesson learned when it comes to most things. Number 7, classroom teachers dictate. Leading teachers educate. Number 8, classroom teachers are as organized as they are seen. Leading teachers are as organized as their discipline. Number 9, classroom teachers produce students. Students are people who learn temporarily. Leading teachers, on the other hand, produce learners. Learners are constantly learning. Number 10, classroom teachers constantly repeat things to the letter. Leading teachers turn repetitions into thesis. Number 11, classroom teachers may have a passion to teach, but leading teachers must have a passion to learn. Number 12, classroom teachers answer questions to be seen as knowledge centers. Leading teachers, on the other hand, ask questions to jumpstart the brain of the learners. Number 13, classrooms create classroom teachers, whereas the application of knowledge creates leading teachers. Teaching is a noble practice. The lesson here is that we want you to be educational leaders at the end of the day. A teacher's greatest resource is not the knowledge they have, but their ability to learn, which enables them to teach in a revolutionary way. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learning. Proverbs 9, verse 9. We thank you for listening.